Tourism is one of the world's largest industrial sectors, driving job creation and economic growth. Pre-COVID-19, Jamaica welcomed 14.3 million visitors to the island. The industry directly employed 170,000 Jamaicans. Earnings topped $3.7 billion, contributed 9.5% to Jamaica's GDP. The COVID-19 pandemic resulted in lockdowns and a contraction of the sector. The Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, in preliminary data presented on performance for the April to June 2020 quarter, noted a significant fall-off in stopover arrivals by 98.9%. Visitor arrivals fell by over 90%. The thrust now is to transform the tourism industry to include bigger markets for production of goods and services through linkages and the rural development of tourism. More in this report from Carol Francis.
Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett is optimistic that the tourism sector will be the catalyst that will help Jamaica recover quickly from the effects of the novel coronavirus COVID-19. He says tourism is a transforming agent in rural areas, and the focus for Jamaica's reimagined tourism product includes rural tourism.
If we truly want tourism to be the heartbeat of Jamaica's economy, then we must exploit the considerable potential of our rural communities. Building out a community tourism framework is a critical act to the sustainability and growth of the sector and indispensable to the diversification of our tourism product. More importantly, it will spur rural development and by so doing contribute to the economic empowerment of rural citizens.
The essence of the experiences for visitors found in rural areas has a twofold effect. It offers visitors a unique experience while transforming the areas into bustling centers of economic activity.
We saw that here in Jamaica. Ocho Rios was a sleepy little fishing village 60 years ago. Today, it is a buzzing center of commerce, creating jobs and providing economic well-being for thousands, and is a center of economic activity. Montego Bay, 80 years ago, 50, 60 years ago, was in a similar position. Today, Montego Bay is the largest tourism center in the Caribbean, driving billions of dollars and creating jobs and well-being for hundreds of thousands of people. Negril was a sleepy little swamp area, infested by mosquitoes and so on. Today, Negril is the most critical center for what we call casual tourism.
St. Thomas and the rest of the South Coast is the next frontier for development of rural tourism. Millions of dollars is already being made available to small farmers for technology to improve farming practices, entrepreneurs to provide training opportunities, a better tourism experience, ease of access, and marketing support.
The artisan villages is a new concept to enable our farmers and also our providers of services, primarily entertainment services, but cultural products, to generate creative outputs so our artisans will be able to stay on location, receive a design from a visitor who comes to the shores in the morning, say from a cruise, leaves that design with the artisan, has the product executed, and on his return to the ship, collects the finished product and pays the artisan his price.
For the news on PBCJ, I'm Carol Francis.